Today, I woke up with the express desire to Pokemon. That's it. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay. Um, why do I have brown? I have no idea what I'm gonna be doing because I have no concept in my brain right now. So, let's just start with a fun little idea, 'cause that's fun. And you know what? We don't have a gargoyle Pokemon yet, so I think that would be probably a good place to start. Look at them stompers, man. Look at them stompers. And I like the gargoyles whose faces are just like a little bit more animally, you know? They get the but yeah. Look at how cute this little guy is. That's adorable. We're just gonna add some nice little stick arms because no Pokemon's complete without the stick arms, man. Hell yeah. Give it some like Charizard-esque hands. I don't really know what this guy's deal is, but this guy seems pretty cool in my book. I really like Pokemon, and for some reason, making Pokemon-esque designs feels like just like drawing. I feel like this looks a little too much like a fox. So let's give it some ears, because those are horns. Hell yeah. Do gargoyles normally have tails? What the hey? I'm just gonna give it a dang tail. Because tails make me happy. And I should be allowed to do what makes me happy. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Just a little crouching guy. Let's turn this into a actually a clear design maybe. Look at the little jelly bean body. It's just a little bean, man. It's just a little bean. Kind of want to go for like a little Impidimp sort of vibe, you know? Just a spooky little trickster gonna steal your baby. Now he looks bald. Now that's a silly little guy. But I feel like its body is like not correct. There we go. I think I just needed a shoulder to just, redirect that sort of mess. It's kind of dragon like, but it's not. It's not a dragon. It just looks like a dragon. Which makes sense, logically, because it's just a rock. It's not an actual dragon. It's just a gargoyle, which is definitely not a dragon. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. That's a little too warm. There we go. I feel like other Fakemon artists put a lot of thought into their designs and like research, and I just wanted to make a gargoyle Pokemon because gargoyles are cool and I like them. There should be more yellow, not electric types. Just, there should be more colors that don't match their types. Pokemon. Did that make any sense at all? I'm still deciphering how the hell Pokemon does the double shade line thing, and also how Fakemon artists do the double shade line thing. Continue to struggle with it every day of my life. Yet, um, I don't know. That's the end of the sentence. I'm just lost and confused, to be honest. You know, I don't think I'm ever gonna get the double shade line correct, so I think I'm just gonna have to live with it. There, a gargoyle. gargoyle. All right, I'm back. Several days later, but I actually made a full Pokédex for these guys. So here's Golay, the gargoyle Pokemon. They can be found sitting in the highest place they can find to throw things at trainers and other Pokemon. Their evolution, while not the best role model, are Golay's biggest inspiration. Their related Pokemon is like kind of alluding to the like sort of goblin trickster. Golurk is there because the rock thing. It's the closest thing to like a gargoyle that we have, so I had to include it. Um, I'm not good at giving stats to Pokemon, so if these are really wrong, I'm sorry. I think I need to take a step back and look at all of my real life gargoyles. I like the concept, but it just doesn't feel like what I'm trying to do. Okay. I think what I need to do is push the lion aspect a little bit more and not forget its wings, maybe. Because it does not have any wings right now, and the pre evolution definitely has that. So I'm gonna make another sketch. Because I think this one's too far gone. Maybe we should just go with a more classic sort of deal. Maybe we'll go um quadrupedal with this guy. But more like quadrupedal, like it can stand up, but it just prefers walking on like all fours. I'm gonna make these ones paws, cause lion aspect. Remember, we're doing the lion thing. I really want to do paws, but I don't think that's like smart. Maybe it's just two forms. Maybe I just need to accept that it has to be two different forms. This is not really an evolution because it doesn't really build off of anything I did. It's just taking different inspirations from the source material. It's angry with you. Well, not with you specifically, it's just angry in general. Kind of hates everything, you know? Some of them have snouts and some of them have like bulldog faces where like it's not really a snout. It's just kind of because it's been like smashed into their skull and I don't know. So I'm just gonna add a little line, two lines. Bulldog face. I like this a lot as a thing. I don't know if it's a Pokemon. Kind of feels more like a Digimon, but I do like it as a thing that I did. My cat is meowing. We're gonna try again. This guy, this guy, right here, this one. I need to turn it into a thing. How would I evolve you? Because you're just being like a little trickster, a little tricky trickster. Impidimp is a tricky trickster. How does Impidimp evolve? It just gets buff. So how do I... Maybe I just need to make you buff? I'm so confused. I'm so lost. Let's do but a buff edition. Or like, hold on. There's this character in a game that I really like design wise. It's a gargoyle. Hold on. And it already kind of inspired it. This guy right here, cuz he's like I don't know, he looks cool. So I think I might take inspiration from this and also, other things to create an evolution for this guy. So let's start by just sketching out like a body sort of situation. Give it a big old belly. Yeah, big old belly. And then we're gonna give it the whole shebang on the the legs. I'm probably gonna push the ears to be more wing-like because I like that look. And I think it's a good evolution of the wings without of the ears. I really like the idea of them trying to be more intimidating, so they just like stretch out their face. They're trying. They're trying hard. They're failing, but they're trying. I think that adding some type of moss might work because I mean, Floette and stuff, they aren't grass type, right? They're just fairy, so fairy types can have like sort of vines and moss and such. Somebody just DM'd me a GIF that I animated more than a year ago for no reason. He looks like a pig. I like the tri-horn thing. I think that that's another good kind of buildy offy thing. It kind of builds it off of it a little bit. Oh, it had eyebrows, didn't it? Like eyebrow markings. Cool. The face is looking a little bit crowded. Just like a lot. This feels like it would be a joke villain in like Rise of the TMNT. And you know what? I think I can accept that as like a good thing. So much of these videos are just silence. So I cut out so much drawing because it's just silence. It's so boring and music feels so out of place. Should I do vines or moss? I kind of like vines. I feel like I should put them on in a way that kind of resembles clothes because like this guy is naked. I feel like I should at least moss him up a bit. A little bit of vinage with a little bit of leafage. Not the move, but the word. I don't know if that's a real word. I like this one the most. I feel like with similar colors, it could just feel like you grew up. I would add more to the face, but the face is really crowded right now. So let's not do that. Oh, I want to add chippage. Let's add some chippage to it because it's a rock, so it needs some chippage to look like it's old because I want it to look old. A chip on the shoulder. I'm so smart. I'm funny. Okay, I think that's enough chips to be cool, but also minimal. So let's review. No, no. Ah, yes, I like you. This one's cool, I like it. I'm just gonna listen to music and finish the line art. I ended up getting a little bit distracted, but I did finish the line art. Hooray, let's color it! The drawing program that I use to draw doesn't allow me to like select more than once and then keep it. So I end up just bucketing everything surrounding it and then bucketing in the extra space and then getting rid of the layer. But it does give me a pretty good look at the silhouette, and that's a pretty good silhouette, I gotta say. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I like that color. That's a good color. I realized that I definitely did this one's line art and much closer to my art style than this one, but that's because I could not help it. Keep the same eye color. The eye color can stay consistent because I like the eye color. And we'll make the tongue glow. Yeah, glowy tongue. Colors are done. Let's do the shading. Hooray. I have no idea how I did it because it's been several days since I drew Golay. Oh god. I wonder if it's like a normal thing for artists or if it's just because of like ADHD, but I'm constantly forgetting to color certain things. I'm like, yep, looks all good. And then I move on and then go, oh yeah, I didn't color in the nails, the claws, or whatever. That they're just not colored in, and I just didn't notice. So, whoopsie, my bad. I'll do it after I'm done shading. Okay, I'm doing the thing I said I'd do now. I forgot to color in the spikes too. I really like how this guy turned out, and I'm happy that it looks like this and not like either of the sketches that I did before. I'm so glad that I just took a step back instead of brute forcing the bad design. So yeah, here are the two little guys. Okay, so most of this is the same as with Golay, but here we have Golbane. Much higher stats. I kind of went off of like Flittle and Espathra for their stats because those are like kind of two-stage evolution line, and the champion uses them even though the champion is not good at picking Pokemon, so I don't know why I use that as a guide. But yeah, still loves to play tricks on those around them. It takes almost no effort to do so anymore. They are quite lazy. When this Pokemon sleeps, many complain of the ground shaking due to its snoring. I'm so tired of editing, man.